135 members of the chamber will be able to choose delegates.
Of the entire chamber, the entire.
That's 135. That's how he said it. It's 135 get to choose. What is the nominating process by which we determine who will choose?
That same process was used prior to the writing of the Constitution. They used it whenever the convention was being primary.
Well, you're talking about going back to the articles.
I'm talking about somebody within the legislature, each body would nominate a person to be on a delegate. They would vote. It's like you would vote for a president or a vice president. You would vote for a delegate to represent that state.
We're talking about going back to the time prior to the Constitution being ratified and the time of the Articles of Confederation, when the population of the state was much smaller. And therefore, it was much easier. So what you're talking about doing now is out of 135 of us representing various interests, we're going to come up with delegates. And of those 135 of us, only one person will have the vote for the state of Arkansas. Is that what you're saying?
And I'm saying that person, yes, that person will be
to
subject to the legislature, and he will be given a subject that he has to represent with the other delegates from his state.
So why isn't it a sheep?
It could be.
My concern is I don't agree on who that person is.
Right, it could be you.
I doubt seriously he'll pick me. Just but it is of concern to me, and I'm being very strong.
I understand that.
And I'm being very strong about this because I remember in teaching this in 1787, there were 8 or 9 folks in one delegation, never 135 in any of them. And those 8 or 9 decided on that one vote. It's considerably different when you have the plethora of individuals here in this chamber. There are 35 of us representing very, very different constituencies. And you anticipate, though, that in spite of all of that, out of the 135, we're going to come together and say one person will go everybody in this room.
Yes, because those 38 states have to set aside a single subject, and all 34 have to agree with that single subject before they can even call for a convention.
You really think you and I are going to agree on one person? I rest my case.
I think it's possible.
Senator Elliott.
I'll pass.
Okay. Any other questions for the senator? Anyone wish to speak against Senator Hutchinson, where he said, oh, there it is.
Thank you, Mr. President. I share Senator Stubblefield's concern about national debt and federal government overreach. Particularly, national debt is unsustainable, and we do need a balanced budget in the Constitution. I've looked at this because I've been called at lunch, and I struggle with it, but I'm going to vote no because I don't trust a constitutional convention. I know it's supposed to be limited to one topic, but as we have seen in special language, where a lot of other committees pick a topic, and there's a lot of stuff that can be done with the guys on topic. The Constitution of the United States is, I think, a divine document. It's the most credible governing document ever seen in mankind. And I include only other countries' constitutions that businesses operating agreement, corporations operating agreement cannot hold accountable for the types of checks and balances that the United States Constitution put in place 200 years ago. And that does not mean that we couldn't add balanced budget amendment or not deficient some ways, but going to the Constitutional Convention, I'm afraid, opens Pandora's box. We're going to see changes to the most sacred governing document this world has ever seen. I just can't take that risk. There are other means to amend the Constitution that do not have nearly as much wiggle room, or there's an uncertainty to it. You can refer, states can refer an amendment that Congress would have to vote on and be sent back to be ratified on. It doesn't open Pandora's box. box. For that reason, do I share the concerns, Senator Stubblefield? I would ask you to vote no on this particular need